Have you seen over here?
I have not. Oh, jeez. What's going on down there?
We've got a leak.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
You say that, but it is good. Look.
Oh, it's all bouncy and stuff.
You said you wanted a bouncy castle. We've got like a toxic sludge pool instead.
Yeah, this isn't quite what I imagined.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock with me, Mr. Beardstone. Last episode, we built up these buildings over here, and we also put some Ravagers in minecarts and stuff. But as far as I know, Piggy is yet to actually do the quest. So I still don't know whether he actually died or not yet, but hopefully we'll find out. If not in this episode, then we'll find out some point in the next one. Today, however, we've got lots of work to do, mainly involving the interiors of these buildings. We have got a lot of buildings here. I think there's about 16 or so that do not have any floors or any form of interior. And we're not, of course, going to be able to do 16 full building interiors in one episode. That's just madness. But we can probably at least get some floors in on these things so that, you know, we could put up some, you know, to rent signs on some of them so that there's a reason that they're empty, I guess. I really don't know. I really don't know. We've kind of overextended ourselves with the amount of buildings we've got here. But in saying that, I do also want to get down some more buildings because, well, you know, we haven't finished yet, have we? We've still got 3 more that need to go down in this area, and hopefully we're going to get to these later on in the episode. But first things first, we need to go and meet the wonderful Tiz Tom because it's time for us to go build the Barn Bros HQ. It's been a long time coming and I'm very much looking forward to this. So, Tiz, we meet again.
Yeah, we do. What's up?
Well, a couple of things really. First off, this is looking absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I'm all kinds of winging it.
It's so cool. I'm looking forward to the circus opening. When's opening night?
I'll have to let you know.
I was a little bit concerned about the. Well.
Oh, that was Loy. I didn't do that.
Well, it was over there at first, which was alright.
Yeah, he moved it.
Oh, he moved it.
I don't know why.
Oh right, because it's been dripping down into the slime farm.
It's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That I don't know. Wasn't me.
It's not very nice, Tiz.
Yeah, we have taken a while to get to this HQ, right?
Yes.
It's been like a month.
Yeah. I think it was about a month ago. I sent you my half. Yep.
Yeah, it's all my fault. I'm sorry.
Honestly, it's absolutely fine, Tiz. I've been busy. You may have noticed.
Yeah, you built a lot. Yeah.
I've got a city to build, Tiz. I've got a city to build, and I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for this. I've done some magic.
Yeah, magic. I like magic.
Well, do you remember at the start of the season, I showed you some armor stand magic, and we made like spheres and stuff.
I do remember. That was pretty magical.
Well, I've been speaking to a buddy of mine, right?
Oh yeah.
And he's magicked something else. Look, you're gonna like this. Stay right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm staying right here.
Stay right there, right? You ready?
Yeah.
It's the big reveal. Bam!
Oh. What?
Look at that.
Pretty magical.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, the windows look a bit weird. You know,
yeah,
it's not a perfect technology. It's not a perfect technology, but you know, when you lock someone in a dungeon for ages and get them to make you blueprints like this, it's what happens.
You have a dungeon. So this is the HQ.
It's beautiful, Tiz. I think.
It's got a Barn Bros sign up there too.
Yeah, I was gonna put something in the middle, but there's not a lot of space. If you've got any ideas for that, there's only like a few blocks.
In between the barn and the bros?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either. It just looks weird. There's like a big gap there.
I like it. I think it looks good.
We could.
I think you did good.
We could bring the words a bit closer together. But either way, this is what we're building today. So I designed this half. Tiz, you designed that half. And in theory, when we're at each other's bases and stuff, it should all tie in nicely, right?
Hopefully. That is the plan.
That is indeed the plan, and this is bigger than I remember it. I don't know if I've got enough stuff. I hope I've got enough stuff, because if I leave this area... Well, the problem is, if I leave this area, there's armor stands everywhere. If I go over to my city, my game completely crashes. So I'm locked into this area until this build is done now. So should we crack on, get this done?
Yeah, let's do it.
Don't even think about blowing up that creeper, Tiz.
Okay.
This is why people use swords and axes and things, not pickaxes.
I just have a pickaxe on me right now.
Yeah, that was a bit close. That was a bit close. But, look at that.
Yeah, we're done.
That is looking awesome, I must say. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, we are funky looking bros there, though.
Yeah, that locks the eyes over time, Tiz, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. But overall, this is looking very cool.
Yeah, I think we did good. I like it.
So overall, that has taken us a little bit longer than we expected.
Yeah, that took us like 3.5 hours or something, right?
Yeah, something
Took
like
us
that.
a lot longer than we were thinking.
I mean, I budgeted maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and thinking, oh, there's two of us building it, it'll be fine. But yeah, I forgot how complicated I made this side of it. Like this side over here has been an absolute nightmare for me.
A lot going on over there.
Yeah, you can't even see it from down here. But yeah, there's lots of complicated stuff going on over there. And Tiz, you built.
Have you seen my complicated things?
Yes. Oh, there we go. I did manage to take off. You have built a ginormous Tiz with poop and rainbows, and this is the possibly the most Tiz thing I've ever seen.
I love it. Spewing out a rainbow down the mountain there.
It is so cool. I absolutely love it. Wrapping around that tree as well. Beautiful. But we've got balconies all over the place. We can have meetings pretty much anywhere we want, apart from on the inside, because it's a little bit...
Yeah, you haven't really got a floor in here.
No.
I did my side.
I ran out of cyan terracotta, right? I knew I didn't have much, so I budgeted...
snow on your side down there, too.
Alright. You've got zombies on your side.
That guy,
And let the Barn Bros Enterprise begin! This is true. There's still one thing this headquarters is missing, though, apart from an entire interior, a garden, some floors, and a purpose. There is something else it's missing. Silent.
There you go.
Yeah.
We need to get him over here at some point soon.
Wait a minute.
For sure.
Where's your pink eye?
I was given a cure by the scoreboard a while back.
Did you save me some?
No. I'm sorry.
Wow, Tiz.
sorry.
You give me the pink eye and then you cure yourself and you don't save any for your barn, bro.
I'm sorry.
So, Silent, we need Silent. Silent's supposed to be a barn bro. We need to get him over here and we're gonna kidnap him, right?
Yeah.
Or pignap him.
That was the plan. Gonna pignap him.
Is there a plan for that yet, or is that something we're coming back to?
I have an idea. I might have to come back to you on it though.
Ooh, okay. Well, I will not probe any further then. I will await your instruction. But I'm very much looking forward to pignapping Silent and getting him in over here as well. But I guess we're gonna need to sort out an interior first. So that's probably our next step then, I guess, really. We'll just do that over the next couple of weeks probably, yeah? Get it all looking nice?
Yeah.
And fancy?
You seriously need a floor now.
Yeah, I do need floors. Okay, I'll go get some terracotta and sort out my floors. But thank you for hanging out today, Tiz. It has been
it was fun.
An awesome lot of fun, and I'm just going to fly around a bit and show this building off because I am well chuffed with it. It looks amazing. And it fits both our bases. It's the perfect transition.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Well, we certainly had a lot of fun when we were hanging around with Tiz, and we have, of course, managed to get our headquarters up, at least the shell of it. We do still have a lot of work to do, however, and part of that is once again on the roof, and I've got so many roofs to sort out, but we'll come back to that in just a moment. The way that the building's been done, however, means that from our side and from the city over here, it looks like it blends in perfectly. It just looks like another one of our city buildings. And I particularly like this area here, this balcony with the sofa and the foliage and stuff. I just think the whole build looks really nice. But of course, from Tiz's side, so if you're over here, it looks like it's part of his base. And that was the intention for the build. That's what we were going for. And I think it just works so well. It's better than I ever possibly imagined, but it doesn't have any interior whatsoever. Such is the story of my city. But it's even worse than that. It doesn't have a floor on my half, but Tiz has put in floors. So we are going to get the floors in here today, and of course the ground floor as well. But that will probably be it for now, on this side of things anyhow. Because what we're going to do is, well, with this one, I designed half the building, and I sent Tiz the file, and he designed the other half. And it looks like I've got a block wrong there. That's upsetting. So what we're going to do for the interior is Tiz is going to design his half of the interior, and then I'll be designing mine. So it's a bit of a switch on what we did for the first half, but I've really enjoyed the way this has come together, and I think it's a really good project for me and Tiz to work on, and hopefully we can get to work on the interior of that within the next few weeks. But before we can do that, of course, we have so many grass floors. There's just... Oh, that one's not grass. Look at that. No, it hasn't got any floors though. So yes, lots and lots of floors need to be put into these buildings just so that they could be lived in, or I say lived in, could have an interior put into them properly. But yeah, that's the first thing we're going to do today. So I'm going to crack on and do some of that. I'm actually just about to start a stream, so that's probably something we're going to do on stream today. And when we come back, hopefully we'll have a couple of buildings that are ready to have a proper interior put into them. And then we can ignore that and put up these 3 buildings over here instead. Because that's probably the way we're going to end up going with this. Or maybe not, because it's actually a good few days later now, and I guarantee you we still have 16 buildings without a single floor in them. Excellent. That's not to say we haven't been busy though, because you may notice we have more billboards, although they're currently blank. We've got lots of stuff up on the roofs, and everything's looking a little bit more city-like. I do really need to get something on some of these billboards though. There's 3 blank ones, I think, currently around the city, but that is looking a lot better with all the roof details on there, looking a bit more complete. But yep, still no interiors. So we've actually had a couple of streams since the last clip, and the reason there's been such a big gap is because I got slightly distracted by a new campaign. And this campaign is Team Seas. So I won't go into details here because we did release a video on that a few days ago. So if you haven't, do go check that out and find out what you can do to help clean up the oceans. But the long and short of it is Mr. Beast, Mark Rober, and hundreds and probably thousands by now of other content creators have banded together to try and raise $30 million by the end of the year to clean 30 pounds of trash from the ocean. But as I say, if you do want to find out more about that, do go check out the video linked above. And I believe Silent, Foxy, and a bajillion other people have also done videos on this. You're probably already aware, but I'm being followed by a llama. So if you haven't already, do go to teamseas.org and join the campaign. And speaking of seas and oceans and things like that, we've also done a little bit of work down here. Not massive, you probably can't really tell the difference, but we've actually raised it by 1 whole block all the way around. We've flooded through this bit here. It obviously still needs a lot of terraforming. But then if we go around this way, you'll notice the area in front of the city as a whole has now been flooded, and it looks so much better. We'll get to this in a moment. And we've also made a start on the bridge that's going to go across the front here and link over to Silence area. So we have been extremely busy, just not in any of the areas I said I was actually going to do any of the work. Classic. But having this area in front of the city flooded really does make a huge difference and looks a lot better. And while I was doing this, which was once again a stream project, someone said I needed to add a kraken because, well, that's what happens every time I do anything near water. I get told to build a kraken. I point blank refused, and well, next day we had a kraken anyway. So I'd like to introduce you to El Kraken, which is, well, that is 100% a Tiz build if ever I've seen one. And poor Melvin Jr., he's being held up by El Kraken, but I'm going to leave it. It doesn't really tie in with the city all that much, but it's just too fun. How could I not leave that? So we do still have work to do down here in regards to all of the terraforming and stuff and tying bits in. So we could probably tie this in as some kind of kids play area or something down on the seafront. I don't really know. We'll figure something out. But either way, that is going absolutely nowhere. So that's what we've been up to on streams and, well, in between the last couple of clips, really. So what we do need to do, however, is get some of these floors in. Primarily, I want to get the floor in on the HQ. And we did also go and do some terracotta gathering, which was, of course, why we didn't put it in during the time lapse. We just didn't have enough terracotta. But I've gone and grabbed a few boxes, and I've got an inventory full of rubbish. So I'm going to empty the inventory out. I'm going to grab some cyan terracotta, and we're going to head over to the HQ. Right, we've got a bunch of terracotta and a bunch of torches and a, well, half an empty building, I guess, because I suppose Tiz has done his half. So, yeah, I'm going to crack on and just quickly get all these floors in. No. Whoops. Finally, for once, I didn't get distracted, and I have actually managed to get all the different floors in, despite maybe the occasional explosion, but it's okay. I've lit up all the floors now, so hopefully we won't have any more of that, and I have, of course, fixed up the area that the creeper blew up. So we do still need to put something on the roof over here, but I also need to do the roof over there as well, and I'm kind of hanging off on those for a moment. I've got an idea of something I kind of want to do over here, I don't know if it's going to work, so I'm going to have to mess around in creative a bit before I do that to make sure that it's actually possible. But for now, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for today. As I say, I did get very busy this week. We went off on a bit of a tangent. Do also go check out the Team Seas video. In fact, just go to teamseas.org and join the cause. And if you've got any ideas of what we can put on these 3 billboards we've got up around the city, there's actually going to be a couple more as well. We can only literally get a few a couple of letters on each one, really. We can't even get much on them. So, you know, 4 or 5 letter words, maybe we might be able to do something, but I might just put gibberish on them like I have elsewhere in the city. I don't know, but if you've got any ideas for that, please do let me know in the comments, and if you've made it this far, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing and doing all the things that make the YouTube gods happy. Bye now.